Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming for this very special event. Um, as Ruchita said, that I'm involved in all her projects, but I think this one is extremely special because I've seen a journey of, I think, a young, lovely girl, that is Ruchita, who started from writing my diets in my vanity van on a piece of paper. Today I see her coming out with a DVD. It's the biggest achievement for her. And it truly is. It's her moment, it's her time, and all I've done is just support her belief. And yes, this waistline, if Ruchita insists, is good, I don't know, but yes, it's happened because of eating rice. I eat rice almost, I think every day, if not every alternate day, because that's a part of my diet. And when I tell my friends, all of them, all my close friends, like whether it's Ambu, Malaika, my sister, or my own manager who's just told Ruchita that she wants a back like hers, but she refuses to eat rice because they all are like, oh God, how can you eat rice? We can't eat carbs, we can't do this. We have to only eat grilled chicken. And there I am just gorging on my rice and dal and feeling that peace of being a true Indian and just belonging to, like my soil and feeling so much at peace, sleeping well at night. Like Saif said, just feeling happy from within. And most importantly, my dietitian hasn't taught me to starve. She's made me a happier woman, and that's why I'm here today. Seeing her talk about Indian food in various locations, I think she's done a spectacular job because it's the first time I've just seen the clips today I hadn't seen before. Well, you're looking better than me also.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Are we going to see you in the movies now? Well, Ruchita is, I think, the most popular nutritionist. Everywhere you go, whether it's America, wherever I am, everyone tells me that they've read Ruchita Divekar's book. So that is something that is... And today I'm sure wherever I go, the DVD is going to be a huge success. And of course, being associated with a legendary company like Chez Maru, a nice anecdote I have about being associated with Chez Maru would be that I would go across in two pigtails when I was a little child in Nepean Road, and I would run across and borrow DVDs, and not those days, I don't think even there were DVDs, video cassettes of Three's Company. There was a TV show which I loved, and I was running around in shorts and two pigtails. And today I think he came up to me, what's his name? Yes, he came up to me, and reminded me. And it's quite nostalgic to actually be here on this stage with Ruchita and Chez Maru together. So I think it's a great moment for all of us, and thank you just for being supportive towards both Ruchita and me.
I think the only reason why I'm popular is because Kareena Kapoor is popular. Everywhere that I go, they're like, "हाँ, Kareena Kapoor क्या खाती है? Kareena Kapoor आपसे कैसे बात करती है?"
Today you are more popular.
No.
People are running to take her autograph more. Wherever she goes, it's like, isn't that Ruchita Divekar? So it's become like that.
Come on. I think I'm just living off borrowed popularity, thanks to you all. There have been a lot of people who've contributed to my journey. I would like to really thank Mrs. Lali Dhawan because she's the one who's nurtured my talents, I think all the way from 99. And then Beko, of course, from 2007. And so many of my other clients who've even contributed to this DVD, whether it's Ninad or Sameer or Mr. Janardhan. A lot of them are not here today, but thank you so much for being such a big part of my journey. Nita, of course, so thanks a lot. And now maybe you should tell us a bit about what you eat because that's what everyone wants to know. So.
I generally, as I don't like, I don't eat meat too much, so I'm always telling Ruchita, and Ruchita's always, I think she prefers being vegetarian. She prefers all her clients being vegetarian. But though Saif can't be vegetarian. You can be vegetarian only one meal, and what that means I don't understand. Because he's like, I can't not eat meat in the night. So
Yeah, but that's changing because Saif has found his new love in kachoris when he was in Lucknow.
I know, I mean, Saif was eating kachoris and samosas, and I don't think anyone will ever believe that a dietitian gives kachoris and samosas. But yes, we all have been eating that. Whenever I just have to tell Ruchita that I've had a hard day, I feel like eating something that's really nice. If I ever happen to message her that, she'll be like, you know, babe, just eat whatever you want right now. What is it that you're feeling? Whether it's, you know, right, just that a feeling of nice hot pulao and raita, she'll be like, that's the best meal for you, just do it. So there's no stress that, you know, oh my god, I'm eating rice, there's going to be, am I going to be fat the next day, am I going to feel bloated the next day? In fact, every time I've noticed that I eat rice, the next day I suddenly just feel extremely light and very, very slim. And there is a scientific reason to this, which you should in fact tell people why they should eat rice.
Well, actually, rice is full of a whole lot of amino acids, especially essential amino acids, which people otherwise believe are present only in meat or other non-vegetarian items. So every time that we eat a simple meal of dal and rice or khichdi and curry or pulao and raita, we actually get all the amino acids that we are looking for. And at the end of the day, we need a good balance of nutrients to really help us lose weight. In fact, maybe you should tell them what is it that, so we have a special diet every time that she's going to be shooting for songs and her stomach's going to be like, be seen on screen. So what is it that you would eat on those kind of nights, the night prior?
The night prior is always, Ruchita's favorite is either definitely pulao and raita or curry and rice, and because being vegetarian, I enjoy eating a lot of paneer. In fact, earlier I wouldn't like it at all, about 6-7 years ago. But today I see myself that I mean, even if I'm out to dinner somewhere, the first thing I'm ordering is like, you know, palak paneer or mutton paneer, eating it with 2 rotis or rice. I mean, simple food, Indian food, simple Indian food can make you so, you know, happy, and at the same time make you slim is something that I just didn't know. And I'm really happy that, you know, Shemaru's come out with a DVD where we can pass on information that is so important to people to know how to live the right way, eat the right way. And, you know, most people just, you know, get onto the net, Google your diets, whether it's Atkins diet, or, you know, high protein, low carb diet. Everyone's trying the South Beach diet, and it sounds really nice that I want to be on South Beach. I mean, you know, if I tell someone that, oh, it's a South Beach diet, it sounds good, but what is it really doing for you? I mean, just eating leaves and, you know, a few vegetables is something that I don't think I can survive on, and it just doesn't make me happy. And Indian food, when I come back home after a hard day's work, it just kind of, it keeps me at peace. At the same time, I think it keeps me looking great.
Yeah, you should share your love of looking sabzi and
But I don't think anyone will believe it.
Everyone's like, what's our favorite cuisine? It has to be something really exotic. Yeah. But it's just homemade food, and maybe what we should do is watch her views on ghee, and, you know, then you can tell us why you started eating ghee, and you will learn that the secret behind her glowing skin, fat figure, and such a calm mind. Really, I mean, unbelievably down to earth for the new star that you are. I guess we can also credit ghee for so yeah. Every time we talk about ghee, we may probably associate someone really, you know, our old grandmothers with it. But we don't really associate a glamorous Bollywood star with ghee. So you must tell us your relationship with ghee.
But why? I think ghee is glamorous. Why is it not? It's
After you, it's glamorous.
No, I don't know why people don't feel that. But in the morning, every time I wake up, I tell my cook कि आलू पराठा बनाओ and उसमें एक चम्मच घी भी डाल दो, because that is, I mean, I don't think I can eat a paratha today without ghee. And firstly, I think people must be wondering that how she's waking up to eating aloo parathas.
Yeah.
But that is something that I think if the world knows that I enjoy that for my breakfast, and that's something that it keeps me full. And at the same time, like Rujuta said, there are so many benefits that I suddenly started feeling in my body, suddenly started feeling on my skin. And I realized that, this it's happening because I'm adding this 1 spoon of ghee that's going into my system. And in fact, my Dadiji, since today she's 84, 85, I mean, she has, my father's mother that is, she has been having ghee since she was 2 years old. And she has maintained her weight right from her 20s till she's 85. I think she's looking super, she's fit as a fiddle, she's walking around, her knees have never given way. She enjoys playing her cards, and that's what she's continuing to do. Because she's always, it's never been that Dadiji has ever eaten her lunch without 4 ghee rotis ever in her life. I don't think that has ever happened, and she continues it. So hopefully when I'm 85, Rujuta, I'll still be doing that.
Well, when you're 85, everyone is going to be like, how do I look like this at 85? If I look like this at 55, we'll live long, maybe on 85. The other thing is that people don't think that you actually wake up and eat banana, or that you eat mangoes during the mango season, or sitafal, because we do feel that all of these local fruits are not really good for us, and maybe we should just be eating berries or kiwis or something. So you should tell us what you think about.
I think, like you've always taught me, is to eat local, and along with that, wherever you are, whatever the place is, whatever the local fruit is, there is what I normally like to eat. And banana is something that now I can't do without. I never used to like bananas earlier, but now I can't do without it. I wake up in the morning and I need to have a banana before I even take a sip of coffee. And I think that's because you've taught me that. But people, I think these days are getting into, trying to eat berries or goji berries because, Miranda Kerr or, Kate Moss is eating it or somebody's eating it. So that's, everyone's running from pillar to post, spending lakhs of rupees, ordering, fruits are coming online, people are ordering it, that, okay, this is the right thing because so-and-so is eating it. So everyone's trying to eat that. I only eat berries. And a berry smoothie is the most healthiest thing to do. But I mean, even a banana milkshake can, it makes me feel full. It's rich in iron. I mean, potassium, I think it's great. It's good for my blood. I don't have to spend 1 lakh of rupees ordering berries because, that's what everyone else is eating. I mean, spending 2 rupees on my banana and I'm feeling full and feeling great.
Looking like $1 million. That's a good deal. Because every time, a few people watched the promo and they're like, oh, Karishma Kapoor actually lost 25 kilos, she's lying. She actually eats rice, she's lying. So do you get that often too?
I'm getting that all the time. I mean, nobody can believe that I'm eating the way I am and still maintaining a certain amount of weight. But yes, I mean, I have to admit that I do cheat sometimes, which Rujuta doesn't have to know about. I'm sure all her clients do that. But that's okay. There's no fun if there's no, a little bit cheat here and there. So that you have to understand. But actually, she doesn't give a reason too much to cheat because if you ask her that, I want to eat a samosa, or I want to eat vada pav, she'll be like, yeah, just do it, just eat it. She's so sweet. So, you don't feel like breaking her heart.
Oh. I think I work with so many sweet people that I don't feel like breaking their heart. And there's really nothing wrong in a samosa. What matters is timing, right? Every time that we eat, a lot of people say, yeah, okay, samosa is fine and idli is fine and paratha is fine. How much should I really eat? So we have another promo that we're going to play. It's called Tune Into Your Stomach. Because I think the biggest diet guru on earth is our stomach, and it's our stomach who can tell us where to stop. He said if you stop eating just before you get full, then you're happy, and he says that happy people are the most attractive people. So, what do you think?
I don't know how many people can really stop eating at the right time because our eyes are always bigger than our stomachs. And I feel that most Indians are like that. So I sometimes are like that. But I think if you eat every 2 hours if you're constantly having something that you like and enjoy every 2 hours, automatically you stop at the right time, you want to stop at the right time because you're also looking forward to what you're going to eat in your next meal. So that's what you just have to kind of tune your mind to it. And eating right it's also mind control. So it kind of, like she says, it helps you stay calm and controlled. That's why it's not, I mean, Ruchita hasn't just changed my body physically. She's also changed my mindset and outlook to life generally. I've become so much more comfortable with myself, just so much more at ease. I notice people coming and telling me that you're so much more calmer, and I'm so relaxed, nothing affects me too much. And I think everything is related to food, which suddenly comes, it just makes your mind a clearer place. Too much food also might clutter the mind too much in a very, very strange way.
And too little can make it dull. So, I really think Kareena is probably the wisest and the most stunning person that I've ever met, because I think wise and stunning doesn't quite, always blend the way it blends with Kareena. So maybe you should just give all of us like one small message, and then we are waiting for the DVD to be unveiled.
I just feel, like I said, it's her moment, and I'm just so happy that I can contribute to so many of the Indians and aspiring people who want to eat right. I hope they get inspiration, and I'm sure they will through this DVD. I follow her blindly, and it's not only because I love her. I believe in what she talks, I believe in what she says, and I really, really hope that people will watch this DVD, gain something out of it, because I think there's something out there in this DVD for everybody, every age group, young, big, whatever size, age, everything. So I believe in this, and I truly hope you all will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed actually just giving you all information on eating right.
There's a lot of you in the DVD, and it just makes so much sense. Before we do it, do you want to tell us that is this diet or this kind of a lifestyle only for stars, or is it for all of us? Can we all eat like this?
I'm as normal as anyone else. It's just that stars have different timings. I mean, sometimes I eat dinner at 1 a.m. but I'm always eating constantly. I think this diet is basic. I mean, we're not telling you to order things online, we're telling you to eat local, we're telling you to eat fruits and vegetables available, down below from your building, wherever you stay. Basic food. That's what it is. Simple living, simple eating gives you a healthy, happy lifestyle. So it's not like just for stars. In fact, it's for everyone out there. It's the easiest and the most simplest thing to do. I mean, how difficult could it be to boil some rice and eat it with some dal and just have like a good night's sleep after that?
Thanks.
Yeah, Kareena, this is Lipika here. Has she given you some very peculiar or different diet after marriage?
Happier diet.
Yeah, I guess just lots
Same
more
diet.
food.
Huh?
Lots more food.
Lots more food.
Oh, very different after marriage, only because now she, wherever she travels, we have to make a diet for that, and then sometimes she goes and joins Saif on his shoots. So then, we need to make a joint diet for like her and Saif. But she is actually Saif Ali Khan's dietitian, not me.
So Kareena, what you prepare for Saif? She said you are a dietitian for Saif Ali Khan. So
But I don't cook. I'm not the cook, I'm just the dietitian.
what do you prepare for Saif mostly?
No, I think we eat very simple food at home, not too heavy, and simple Indian ghar ka khana is something, like we say, is what we both crave for, and we both enjoy eating that. Very basic. He likes bhindi, I like lauki. So 2 sabzis are made every day. But
If at all your cook skips, he's absent, do you bother to cook for Saif?
no, we're happy to go out.
clients, and we love Indian food and we love our desserts. So how much do you, Karina, how much are you allowed to eat desserts, and do you really combine them post dinner, lunch? If you can share something like that. And Ruchita, you could also answer this question for all of us.
Actually, I am more of a foodie than a sweet kind of person. I mean, I do enjoy Indian desserts, like I love jalebis and ras malai and kheer. Normally I think we like to do it obviously in the day, but she'll insist that I have it for breakfast, but I can't have jalebis for breakfast, so then I tell her that we'll do it maybe an hour or so after eating our lunch. Once that gets digested, I think she prefers that's what I do. So sometimes if I feel like having kheer or something, it's normally an hour after I have my Indian lunch meal.
And never for dinner?
Well, that is something that she doesn't have to know what I do and what I eat after dinner.
Karina here, on your right. Yeah. So what about Nawabi cuisines?
Well, that includes a lot of meat, and I'm not very, I don't eat meat, so I don't like, I prefer vegetarian food. And I think even Saif, we're not really into, the kebabs and that whole thing. But sometimes he enjoys sheikh kebab. I would do a vegetarian version of a sheikh kebab if there is something like that. Because normally Nawabi Khana is always very rich in meat. The content of meat is a lot. So I'll opt for maybe a dal or some paneer dish. And while Saif is gorging on some mutton biryani and everything.
So
There's also some sweet that you eat when you're in Patodi, the canvas.
I enjoy eating a local milk. It's made from milk and sugar, and you have to have it with a hot roti and 1 spoon of ghee on it. And there's lots of sugar in it, and it's made locally in Patodi. So I enjoy eating that, and that's what I eat every time I go there. And I eat it almost, maybe if I'm there 4 days, I eat it at least twice. So that's a good balance to strike.
since you said that you are Saif's dietitian, so do you let him eat Nawabi cuisines at times, or are you strict about it? No.
No, I'm not strict about anything. He's free to eat what he likes. He knows his responsibility, and he's more on the phone with Ruchita these days than he is with me. From America, he calls her up and has conversations of what he's supposed to eat, what he's, whether they're supposed to change their diet, and he's always on the messaging or calling Ruchita. But if for some reason she's traveling or something, then I always help him out as to what to eat or what not. And because I've learned the art, over the years as to how to plan my diet. But yeah, he does eat sometimes heavy Nawabi cuisine, but I don't think he likes it too much also.
Hi Karina, this is Benita from NewsX. Since it's the time of Ramzan, have you kept any rozas and are you following some kind of plan for that?
No, I'm eating 24/7.
You're not keeping any rozas as such?
No, I'm not at all. I've never done that in my life.
करीना, कहा जाता है कि जब हम अच्छा खाते हैं तो हम खुश रहते हैं, और जब हम खुश रहते हैं तो बहुत ही खूबसूरत दिखते हैं, आप बहुत ज़्यादा खूबसूरत लगती हैं. कुछ और टिप्स जो हैं वो देना चाहेंगी खाने के अलावा जो आप अपने आप को खूबसूरत रखने के लिए करती हैं?
Well, मैं थोड़ी बहुत एक्सरसाइज कर लेती हूँ. वक्त इतना मिलता नहीं है because constantly there's always something to do, whether it's a brand shoot, film shoot, traveling, and I travel a lot also. So one thing I like doing जब मैं इंडिया के बाहर होती हूँ, I do a lot of outdoor walks because when I'm back home I can't walk outdoors. So I enjoy going on outdoor walks. So I'm looking forward to going to America now, and I will be doing maybe at least 1 hour every day of outdoor walks, and I think that helps me also.
करीना, अगर आज के डेट में जितने भी यंगस्टर्स को पूछे अगर हम तो उनकी फेवरेट्स होंगी, सबसे खूबसूरत अगर आपको चुना गया है, हमेशा आपको खूबसूरती के रूप में देखा जाता है. लेकिन अगर पुरानी स्टार्स की बात करें, मधुबाला, मीना कुमारी, इनकी खूबसूरती के बारे में कुछ कहना चाहिए?
I think उन दिनों भी also they were eating lots of food. They look glowing. That is why Madhubalaji's skin was always glowing, because I feel उन दिनों में तो there was no concept of no carbs or grilled chicken or grilled fish. That concept was never there, and still they were so beautiful. But आजकल we are always like कि नहीं grilled fish खाना चाहिए, रोटी नहीं खानी चाहिए रात को, चावल नहीं खाना चाहिए. But I don't think they were doing this, and they were living legends. They were beautiful, उनकी skin, hair, body, everything was fantastic. Because I think they were eating the local Indian food, whether it was roti, sabzi, ghee, dal, chawal, and I think that's why they were glowing. So I'm following exactly that.
करीना कुणाल here from Zoom. मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है कि आप जो है कई सारे स्टार्स के साथ, खान्स के साथ शूट करती हैं, कर चुकी हैं, आमिर, सलमान, शाहरुख, सबके घर से लगभग लंच आता होगा, खाने आता होगा ऑन सेट्स. सबसे ज़्यादा न्यूट्रिशियस खाना और टेस्टी खाना किस यहाँ से आता है?
मेरे घर से आता है.
सलमान
My cook is the best in the country because he makes great food, and as you can see, I'm so happy. So it's only because of my cook.
आपने कुछ हॉलीवुड सेलिब्रिटीज का भी नाम लिया था, जैसे केट मॉस और मिरांडा कैट. कोई एक ऐसी हॉलीवुड सेलिब्रिटीज को आप आइडलाइज करती हो जिनकी बॉडी टाइप या स्ट्रक्चर या फिगर आपको काफी पसंद आता हो?
Well, I like James Bond's wife, that is Daniel Craig's wife, Rachel Weisz. I think बहुत ही खूबसूरत है वो. She has a very, she's not thin also and she's not fat. She's just right. In fact, for an American, she's got a very fit body, which is slightly Indian, I feel, and her skin is always glowing. So I really admire her, and I also like James Bond. So.
करीना, हाय, दिस इज पूजा. जानना चाहती हूँ आपसे कि हर न्यूट्रिशन डाइटिशियन हमेशा कहता है कि शुगर को अवॉइड करो. आपने अभी बहुत सारे डेजर्ट्स के नाम लिए, क्या वाकई आप इन्हें खाते हैं? क्योंकि आप जानना चाहती हैं कि बहुत अच्छा योगा, पावर योगा के लिए जाने जाते हैं, तो किस तरह के योगा पर आप ज़्यादा जोर देती हैं और उसमें रुजुता ने आपको किस तरह के टिप्स दिए?
Well, शुगर की बात करें तो रुजुता has in fact always said कि you can have 2 spoons of sugar in the day. जब मैं पहली रुजुता से मिली तो I was like I should not, you know, have maybe sugar, white sugar in my coffee. I used to drink tea, bland tea without any sugar, and I used to be so depressed कि यार चाय पीने का मन ही नहीं कर रहा है, you know, because I don't feel like, you know. And then when I told her that, she was like, why are you doing that? You should have your tea and coffee twice a day with 2 spoons of sugar. And every day of my life, the first thing after my banana is I have a big cup of coffee and with a huge spoon of sugar in it. So I've been doing that for the last, ever since I met her, which is around, you know, for 7-8 years now, and that is not going to change. And it's not like if I'm having sugar in my coffee कि अगर dessert खाना हो lunch के बाद तो I'll be like नहीं फिर coffee में शक्कर नहीं डालते हैं because I want to have the dessert. I have the sugar also and I will have the dessert. And it's all about timing. That is what Ruchita has taught me, and that is what I try to follow as much as I can.
हरी करीना, ये मेरा प्रश्न आपसे ये है कि आपने वो जो फिल्म टशन करी थी तो जीरो साइज आपसे ही पॉपुलर हुआ था, तो वो करने में आपको कितना मेहनत लगा था और कितना रुचिता ने आपको हेल्प किया था?
Size zero is completely yeah. These names I don't know कहाँ से आया है. I was just thin, but people said size zero. तो अभी phenomenon हो गया है size zero, तो I'll go with size zero. But that was only because of Ruchita. I mean, I would not have been able to do it if it was not her. Completely everything, and I followed her. जो भी उन्होंने बोला था, मैं लद्दाख में शूट कर रही थी, वहाँ पे local लद्दाखी खाना जो था, whether it's momos or the noodle soup that they make over there, everything. She used to Google it, she used to look at it, okay, what should I give her to eat, what is easily available there so that she can, and at the same time she knew I was working under grueling conditions in Ladakh. You know, you have to get acclimatized to a certain climate. So she was giving me that, she was giving me a local tea also to drink from Ladakh, which was a butter tea, which was made in butter. And there was sugar, everything, and I have drunk that and I was looking like that in Tashan. And I really genuinely hope people believe me when I say that.